In Grey's Anatomy Season 22, Episode 2, one of the most emotionally charged storylines revolves around Link and Joe, a couple whose seemingly stable relationship begins to unravel under the weight of trauma, guilt, and unspoken fears. What begins as a quiet episode of recovery for Link quickly spirals into a shocking emotional twist that exposes the fragility of even the strongest bonds at Grey Sloan Memorial. Following his near-death experience in the Season 22 premiere, Link is physically recovering, but his mental and emotional state tells a different story. Outwardly, he insists that he's rehabbing like a champ. But beneath that bravado lies a man who's deeply shaken, haunted not just by the accident that nearly took his life, but also by the overwhelming changes it's brought to his identity. Link has always been the steady one, the protector, the caregiver, the optimist. But now, faced with his own vulnerability, he's struggling to accept that he's no longer in control. Joe, ever the caregiver herself, has thrown her entire heart into helping him heal. But in doing so, she's unintentionally crossed an invisible line, treating her partner more like a patient than a man. Her medical instincts, while well-intentioned, have left Link feeling suffocated and emasculated. What used to be a partnership rooted in love and mutual respect is now beginning to feel clinical, cold, and transactional. This emotional distance becomes painfully clear when Link lashes out in frustration, unable to separate his pain from his resentment. The shocking twist comes not in the form of a dramatic betrayal or external crisis, but in the raw, emotional honesty that erupts between them. During a tense argument, Link admits that he's starting to hate his own body, that every ache and limitation reminds him of how close he came to dying. He confesses that he resents Joe for seeing him as fragile, for always trying to fix him instead of simply being with him. The outburst isn't cruel, it's desperate. A man crying out for connection while simultaneously pushing it away. Joe, heartbroken, tries to reassure him that she's only trying to help, but the damage has been done. The love that once felt effortless between them now feels strained, as if they're both clinging to a version of their relationship that no longer exists. Joe's heartbreak deepens when she realizes that Link's struggle isn't just physical, it's existential. He's questioning who he is now, that he's no longer the strong, unbreakable surgeon everyone knows. And in that crisis, he's pulling away from the one person who loves him most. The emotional tension between them mirrors the show's larger theme this season. Survival doesn't always mean healing. Link's journey is one of rediscovering his identity after trauma, while Joe's is about learning when to step back and let the person she loves find his own way. The episode's final moments leave their relationship hanging in the balance. Link sitting alone in quiet frustration, and Joe watching from a distance, torn between her instinct to help and the painful realization that love sometimes means letting go. It's a deeply human and heartbreaking twist. Not a breakup, not a betrayal, but a rupture born of love, fear, and the messy process of rebuilding after loss. In Grey's Anatomy fashion, it's not about whether they'll survive as a couple, but how this storm will redefine them as individuals. Thank you for watching.